Good afternoon. My name is Jason Chavez, and I'm the chair of the Committee of the Whole. I'm going to call to order a regular committee meeting for Tuesday, September 3rd. Before we begin this meeting, I want to offer a friendly reminder to all members, staff, and the public that these meetings are broadcast live to enable greater public participation. These broadcasts include real-time captioning as a further method to increase the accessibility of our proceedings to the community. Therefore, all speakers need to be mindful of the rate of their speech so that our captioners can fully capture and transcribe all comments for the broadcast. We ask all speakers to moderate the speed and clarity of their comments. At this time, I'll ask the clerk to verify the roll and presence of a quorum.
Councilmember Payne.
Present.
Wansley is absent. Rainville.
Present.
Vita is absent. Ellison.
Here.
Oh, it sounded like I said Alyssa. I was like, I don't know who that is.
Ellison.
Ellison. Sorry about that. No. Here.
Osman.
Present.
Cashman.
Present.
Jenkins is absent. Chugtai is absent. Koski.
Present.
Palmisano. Present. Vice Chair Chowdhury.
Present.
Chair Chavez.
Present.
There are 9 members present.
Let the record reflect that we have a quorum. Today, we have one item on the agenda, in addition to our reports of committees that have met this cycle, which is approving a deviation from the Minneapolis Code of Ordinances from an amplified sound permit application submitted by the Walker Art Center to enable the Avant Garden 2024 event to play amplified sound to 12 a.m., which is midnight, which is 2 hours beyond the permitted time allowed under state law. I will ask Councilmember Cashman and the CAO to speak on this item.
Thank you, Chair Chavez. I want to speak to this item and ask for support from the council members. So as you know, each year the Walker Art Center hosts an event called Avant Garden, which is their biggest, most important fundraiser of the year, with close to 2,000 people attending across dinner, silent auction, and after party. They expect to raise $750,000 to $1 million to support the Walker's arts and culture programming and operations through the event. The format and location of the event has evolved over the last few years, and this year they asked for council action to allow an extension of their amplified sound permit to 12 a.m. rather than the typical 10 p.m. cutoff. They had amplified sound until midnight across the street in the Sculpture Garden in 2021 and 2022, but did not need a city permit as it was on park board land. No neighbor complaints were received either year. That setup became costly, but the feedback indicated a strong preference for continuing to hold it outdoors, given that it is a garden party, and that's a primary element of the event. This year, the after party will take place under a tent in the lower hillside near the Cardamom Restaurant with amplified sound on September 21st. To minimize noise disruption, they'll be using sound-absorbing drapery around the tent and are also conducting their own sound testing, and they do not anticipate it would exceed the daily ambient noise volumes in the area. Walker staff are in the process of mailing out a notification letter to nearby neighbors, both on Vineland Place and Groveland Ave to the east, with contact info for sharing any concerns. I ask for your support because the Walker is a very important institution. This is one of the premier gatherings and celebration for the Twin Cities arts and cultural community. It's a one-time request, and I believe the 2-hour extension is worth it for all the positive things this institution brings to the Lowry Hill neighborhood, Ward 7, and the whole city. And with that, I would like to move for approval of this item and note that Keith is the Director of Operations, who is also here in attendance today should anyone have questions, and also ask our attorney, Kristen Anderson, to clarify the rules around this.
Chair Chavez, council members, just out of an abundance of caution to correct the record and make it really clear, this actually does not exceed the time permitted under state law. This is completely fine under state law. I think that was a typo in the discussion item, both on the agenda and I think in the RCA itself. This is allowable under state law. I think what was trying to be communicated was that it's 2 hours longer than would be normal under our code of ordinances. But of course, this would be, this council action would be a lawful way to extend the time under the code of ordinances for this particular situation. So again, there's no concern about violation of state law. This does not violate state law if passed.
Thank you for that clarification. I'll pass it on to Vice Chair Chowdhury.
Thank you, Chair Chavez. I just wanted to extend my gratitude to Councilmember Cashman for working on this and her office to bring it across and just making sure that we had all the information necessary, and also just give a shout out to the Walker Art Museum for its contributions to the arts and culture community in our city. So I'll just give this motion a proper second.
Thank you. That item has been moved for approval. Do any of my colleagues have any questions? Great. So seeing no further questions or comments, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed say nay. Any abstentions? That motion carries. Next, we will receive reports from standing committees on matters to be considered by the full council this Thursday. We'll begin with the Administration and Enterprise Oversight with the Vice Chair of the committee, Councilmember Palmisano.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The Administration and Enterprise Oversight Committee will be bringing forward 13 items for approval on Thursday. The first two are for employee travel to conferences. That's for Public Works and CPED staff. Item number 3 is a labor agreement with the International Association of Machinist and Aerospace Workers District number 77 for this year and the following 2 years. The next 7 are contracts. Item number 4 is a bid for streetlight installations. Item number 5 is a bid for Royalston Roofing and Skylight Repair Project. Item number 6 is for Fire Station number 8 improvements. Item number 7 is our contract amendments to multiple agencies for the 2024 Community Outreach and Safety Program. There's 3 recipients. Item number 8 is a contract for the softening plant. Item number 9 is the First Avenue Bridge Reconstruction Project. Item number 10 is a purchase agreement amendment for the new First Precinct Station, police station. Item number 7 is a passage of resolution for all of our second quarter donations. Item number 12 is a staff direction related to shot spotter evaluation from Councilmember Wansley, and item number 13 is a legislative directive related to shot spotter from myself. I can help answer or direct any questions.
Thank you. No one is on queue, so next up we'll go on to the Budget Committee with the Vice Chair of that committee, Councilmember Koski.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The Budget Committee doesn't have anything to forward this cycle, but we did have a meeting this morning, and we did a receive and file of the 2025 city budget that was given to us by the mayor, and then we had a discussion around the biannual personnel report. Thank you.
Thank you so much. No one is on queue, so next up we have the Business, Housing, and Zoning Committee, chaired by Councilmember Osman.
Thank you, Chair Chavez. The Business, Housing, and Zoning Committee will bring 15 items for approval. Item 1, approving on-sale wine and strong beer, no live entertainment license for small hours. Item 2 is approving a sidewalk cafe license for Tano Pizzeria. Item 3 is approving on-sale liquor, limited entertainment with 10-day sales license for Nod Cocktail Room. Item 4 is granting a variance appeal for property located at 3505 Urban Avenue South and adopting a finding of fact as prepared by the City Attorney Office. I expect this item to have many questions on the full council, so I invited the staff to answering those questions. Item 5 is approving 2 liquor license. Item 6 is approving 1 gambling license. Item 7 is approving a rental dwelling license reinstatement at 2527 10th Avenue South. Item 8 is authorizing a contract Regent of University, Minnesota for traffic management services. Item 9 is authorizing a contract with SMG for traffic management services. Item 10 is accepting a 2024 Honeybee County Youth Activity Art and Music Grant for various art organizations. Item 11 is granting a local approval for 2024 Honeybee County Transit-Oriented Communities Program applications. Item 12 is approving Harbor Terminal revised development terms and excess soil agreement. Item 13 is authorizing amendment to the 2011 Pillsbury Avenue loan agreement. Item 14 is approving a street vacation for a portion of unnamed street between Elm Street Southeast and the UP Railroad. Item 15 is approving a street vacation at 2414 7th Avenue Southeast. I'll stand for any questions. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you so much. No one is on queue. So next up, we have the Climate and Infrastructure Committee, chaired by Councilmember Cashman.
Thank you, Chair Chavez. The Climate Infrastructure Committee is bringing forward 8 items. Item 1 is passage of a resolution updating the Value Capture District project area. Item 2 is passage of an ordinance extending the expiration date of the West Broadway Improvement Special Service District. Item 3 is passage of an ordinance revising the Drainage and Soil Erosion Ordinance. Item 4 is authorizing an agreement with the Mississippi Watershed Management Organization for construction of a stormwater diversion structure. Item 5 is authorizing submittal of a grant application to the Federal Railroad Administration for a 2024 railroad crossing elimination grant. Item 6 is approving a large block event permit for Red Bull Show Run. Item 7 is approving a large block event permit for the Black Entrepreneur State Fair. And item 8 is approving a large block event permit for the Welcome Downtown Target event. And I'll stand for questions on these items.
Thank you. No one is on queue. So next up, we have the Public Health and Safety Committee, and I'll pass it on to President Payne to give that report.
Thank you, Chair Chavez. The Public Health and Safety Committee is bringing forward 6 items. Item 1 is amending Council Action 2024A-0444, passed June 13th, 2024, to increase revenue by $28,000 for the school-based clinics program. Item 2 is authorizing amendments to the Joint Powers Agreement with the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension for Human Trafficking Investigations Crime Analyst Support. Item 3 is authorizing a contract with Hennepin Technical College for continuing education for 2 future peace officers candidates. Item 4 is authorizing a state grant-funded contract with Hennepin Technical College for training of future peace officers. Item 5 is authorizing a memorandum of understanding with the United States Capitol Police for Minneapolis police officer reimbursement for participation in the Presidential Inauguration Task Force from January 17th, 2025 to January 21st, 2025. Item 6 is approving Carolyn Bastick for council appointment to the Community Commission on Police Oversight for a 3-year term beginning June 1st, 2024 and ending May 31st, 2027. With that, I'll stand for questions.
Thank you, President Payne. There is no one on queue. Members, before we adjourn, I want to let you all know, the public and my community, that we are working hard to bring something related to the Roof Depot site and the East Slopes Indoor Urban Farm project on Thursday at full council. There are meetings still happening with my residents in CPED, so please be on the lookout for an email that will eventually come to your inbox ahead of that meeting. I'm happy to have conversations with each and every single one of you ahead of that full council meeting, or at that meeting we can discuss it further. So I just wanted to make sure you all knew that was incoming. And seeing no further discussion, we've concluded all business to come before the committee today, and hearing no objection.
Excuse me, Mr. Chair, I'm in queue.
Oh.
I did want to ask a little bit about that.
For sure. Yep.
Because we see something, in LIMS, and can you share a little bit more about what it is you might be planning to bring on Thursday?
For sure.
Even understanding that you're not ready to distribute anything.
Definitely. Thank you, Councilmember Palmisano. I just saw you on queue. So there are ongoing conversations that the administration, CPED, is having with folks in the East Phillips Neighborhood Institute. At this time, we are looking to make sure that we can keep this community project alive, making sure that we can work with our state legislature. What is on LIMS, what I had submitted previously, is not the action I'm going to be bringing forward at full council. There are conversations that we're still having with the administration in hopes of bringing something this Thursday. So I can share more details with you when that is figured out, but at this moment, that is not solidified. That's why I was giving you all a heads up at this meeting, saying that something will be coming. What that looks like depends on these conversations, and I can give more updates on that ahead of that meeting on Thursday, and I can set up a meeting with your office too if you would like, Councilmember Palmisano.
Yes, thank you.
Cool, thank you. Awesome, members. If there are no questions relating to that, I just wanted to make sure that you all knew that this was coming. We've concluded all business to come before this committee today, and hearing no objection, I will declare this meeting adjourned. Thank you.